Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Arnice and I'm back with another video on today. So today's title it says let God lead you to your miracle. A couple weeks ago I was talking to God, asking him to show me a way, to send me a sign. So one day I was on either Freevee or Tubi looking for a movie. And I came across this movie called The Girl Who Believed in Miracles, you guys. And it's just so amazing to me because, I was asking my husband, do he believe in miracles? And I just been praying to God to, send a miracle my way. So I came across this this movie. You need to go check it out. It's like amazing. I cried the entire movie. If you haven't seen it, it's about a girl who believed in miracles. I think the little girl was maybe age 10 or 11 or maybe younger. Okay, so basically, God used this little girl, to help save some children that were sick and ill. The little girl's faith was just so strong, and she was just doing what God has told her to do, walking in obedience. So she had this friend that was in a wheelchair that couldn't walk. So she told him, she put her hand on his shoulder and she said, "Let me pray for you." And she told him one day he will be able to walk. But he's a little boy, so he's like, "Yeah, you're right. I won't believe it until I see it." So one day, the parents of the little boy, he was going to the doctor's office for a checkup. And he was sitting on the bed at the time. So the mom was outside talking to the doctor, and she was just asking the doctor how is he doing, how is he progressing. And he was basically telling the mom that he may never walk again. And next thing you know, here is the little boy walking, standing up on his feet in the hallway, and he walks over to the mom. And the mom and the doctor's just like, because at first, he couldn't move, he couldn't even stand up on his own. And he was having trouble even just moving his feet. So the little girl, she prayed for him. She had this connection with God that nobody understand. So when she prayed for this little boy and he was able to walk, it was a news reporter at the hospital at the time. So, people that, is a news reporter, they're trying to get as much as news as possible. So she recorded the little boy walking because she overheard the conversation. So the message got out that, a miracle was performed, but it didn't stop there. The little girl, God gave her dreams. He gave her visions. She would see certain things in her dreams. And she seen horses, and she seen this little girl that was very sick. She was blind. So she touched the girl and she prayed for her. And the girl was able to see. Y'all, when I watch this movie, when I say this movie, that movie has touched me like it had touched me in my life, y'all. It made me just look at life totally in a different way. Because sometimes we don't always see the miracle happening. But that's why you gotta have trust in God. Like, you gotta trust in him. The little girl she was giving so much of herself to help heal these people because God was working through her. And he blessed her with the gift to heal. And, in order to heal somebody, it's like you're taking so much of your own strength to heal a person. So the little girl started to get sick. She started to get sick, and she had this relationship with her grandfather because he had a relationship with God as well, but he started to like lose hope in the movie. So she started to get sick. She was not supposed to live. She was supposed to die because she had a dream that, you know, God came back for her. God came back for her. Y'all excuse the noise. God came back for her. So the little girl was in the hospital, laying there basically until she was going to pass away. But she told her grandfather, because at the beginning of the movie, she was at like this lake. She was at this lake and she was basically talking to God. So she told her grandfather that she needed him to take her back to the place where she saw God. So the mom and the dad, of course, they're like, no, she's too sick to leave the hospital. But it hurted the grandfather so bad that he wanted his granddaughter to live. So, he did what he thought he should do as a grandfather. So by this girl healing and inspiring millions of people, they all came together as a team and came up with a plan to make sure this little girl, went back to the water. She went back to this lake that she, saw God at. So it started raining. When I say it started raining, trees started falling, and they had to get out the car to take the little girl to the lake. The little girl, she was, still sick, but, she went back to the place where she first, had that talk with God. So the mom and dad, they finally made it to the lake, and she was upset with her father because she was too ill to even be out there. So they got back to the hospital. The little girl just still sick. The doctor at this point, he's ready to just like throw in the towel because he thought the little girl really didn't see God. He thought it was just something, a little imagination in the girl's head. But the family started to pray. So the brother, he found this picture because God blessed the little girl to be able to draw. So he found this picture where the little girl, like God brought her back type thing. You have to watch the movie. He brought her back. So he was like, this is not how her story ends. They started praying over the little girl, you guys. And when I say this little girl, she got up as nothing was even wrong with her. God had performed a miracle, you guys. So I know there's somebody that's watching this video, y'all. This is not even the message that I was going to share with you guys, but it's another part to this. I'm just here to let you know that I know you might be going through something, but you got to let God lead you. You got to let God lead you to that miracle that you're needing in your life. Whether it's healing, whether it's breakthrough, whether it's a second chance in life. Let God lead you to the miracle. I hope this video encouraged somebody on today. Continue to trust in God. God is not finished with you yet. Your story is still being written. Use the time that you have to continue to walk that path with God. Continue to plan. Continue to speak life over yourself because God has the last say so. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video and leave me a comment down below. Y'all, I'm tired, but I hope everyone have a great day. Y'all stay blessed.